So this gun is the Girsan-made MC9 Disruptor as imported by European American Armory. Girsan has been in the polymer pistol business for a while. You may have seen their MC9 and their MC28. Now this is a striker-fired semi-automatic 9mm pistol. It's fed by a 17-round detachable box magazine, and this gun comes with a bumper. What European American Armory and Girsan were trying to do with this Disruptor was give it as many features as possible at a very affordable price. So you have a 17-round standard capacity magazine, and your magazine release is here on the frame. It's set up for right-handed use, but that magazine release is reversible. The polymer frame is actually painted with a camouflage finish, as is the slide. Girsan makes a lot of use of Cerakote, and it's really kind of a nice look. On top of the slide, you have a front white dot post. Then at the rear, this is the cover plate, and it comes with 2 white dot sights here, combat style. But simply take these 2 screws off, and it'll take a shield RMS, RMSC pattern red dot if you would like to put a micro on this particular gun. So when you look at the slide, you'll see that it's got cocking serrations here at the rear, and then another set of cocking serrations at the front. On the back of the slide, you can see the cover plate for the striker. Here a red dot is revealed, and that means that this gun is cocked and ready to fire. There's no magazine disconnect safety on this gun. Speaking of safeties, there is a safety built into the trigger itself. And of course, this is a blade-in blade safety. And in order for the trigger to be pulled, that safety has to be depressed, and then the gun can then be fired. It's actually not a bad striker-fired trigger. You are having to release the striker to go forward, but you're also going to clear a safety, and I'll have to show you that here in a second. When you look at the frame of the Disruptor, you'll see that they've got a spot for Picatinny rail here at the front. Then they actually have some very nice texturing on the side, very easy to hold on to. The controls are not bilateral in this gun, not all of them anyway. You do have your slide lock, which is bilateral, and simply hitting your slide lock allows the slide to go forward. But the rest of your controls, at least for now, are on the left side. Now the barrel on this gun is threaded, and it comes with a cover. In the event that you'd like to mount a suppressor to it, it's already pre-threaded for you, and you don't have to buy an aftermarket barrel. So with an affordable gun, you'd like to think that you have to give some things up. Not necessarily with this particular Disruptor from Girsan, because it actually comes with 3 different rear strap inserts. They are not painted in the green like the rest of the Disruptor, but that's okay. Neither is your magazine base pad. Takedown of the unloaded Disruptor is actually very simple. So you take the gun to the slide locked position, and then you simply turn down your disassembly lever, release the slide, pull the trigger, and your slide comes right off the frame. Now when you look underneath the fire control section, of course you've got some rail here that guides the slide's travel. You've got that also in the front locking block. You have a fixed ejector here on the left side, and then this is your passive firing pin safety. In order for this striker to go forward, you need to pull this, and that impinges right here. And this mechanical block keeps that striker from going forward. So when it comes to the recoil spring assembly, it's captive and it's a flat wire system. And then of course, when you look at the barrel itself, you'll see that it locks up into the ejection port, very much the SIG system, and of course, the bottom slide movement really based on Browning principles. So it's a fairly simple gun, but it's well executed. And really what sets this gun apart is its affordability. This gun is designed to compete, to give you all the features that you need for not a whole lot of money. So for more on guns like the Girsan MC9 Disruptor, go to EAAcorp.com.